I'm still working on things. Whoops. Okay. Alright. Don't worry. It'll work out in the end. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh boy. Let's say that. Okay. Property. Just hold it up. Okay, just hold it down. Wait, that might actually be perfect. Okay, now just the slightest bit down. Okay, just a little bit more down. How's that? Okay, and then just the slightest touch up. I think that is literally perfect. Okay. Okay, sweet. Whoops. Alright, now I gotta put things. I gotta order it, and I gotta move down. Gotta move down. And gotta move down. Don't worry, it will not be like this. Okay, so, okay, okay. Who do we have? Who is watching? Why are you watching? Oh. Currently working on everything, so don't worry about it if anyone is here, which I highly doubt. That is really weird. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure how I would go about fixing that. Huh. I could put follow, or I know how to do, I know what I can do to fill up the space. No, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Sure. And we'll make a new one. Add window capture and okay, and we'll make it like right. No, it's wait, okay. That is literally okay. Wait, no, not perfect actually. I would wait, no. How is that? Okay. That actually looks pretty darn good. And order will move down. Order. Move down, order, move down, order, move down. Okay, and you know what? I'm gonna be really edgy. I've actually had 157 views before. That's crazy, bro. Okay. Okay, this is the fun time, isn't it? It really is a fun time. Oh boy. Or I'm gonna be like, yeah. Give me a second. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. And then add image. Move to bottom. How's that, huh? How's that? How does that look? That looks really bad. You know what? You guys can deal with it. Okay. I can put this on, and you know what? It's all good. We'll call it a day. It's lazy, but you know what? You know what? You know what? It's all good, man. It is all good. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, and we'll let the games begin. Okay, stick with me. Okay, here goes, on your mark. What are you doing? Hold it! Take that! Oh, it's Professor Rowan! Hey, Zoinks, this old guy. It's Professor Rowan, isn't it? What's he doing here? It's a good question. What is he doing here?
They tried to go into the tall grass because I wanted Pokemon. What to do? Our world would surely change if they were to meet Pokemon. Is it right for me to put them on that path? You two, you truly love Pokemon, do you?
Yes. Wow. Negative link. Whoa. Hold up. You're not making any sense here.
I didn't quite catch that, so I'll ask you again. You truly love Pokemon, do you?
Oh, I pressed B.
Didn't quite catch it, so I will ask you again. You truly love Pokemon, do you?
Yes. I'm so used to A being B and vice versa. Me too. I love Pokemon too.
I'll ask you once again. You truly love Pokemon, do you?
What? You can ask 100 times. The answer will never change. We'll both answer 100 times. We love Pokemon. Right, Zoinks? Yeah.
A pair of reckless kittens who foolishly try to enter tall grass without Pokemon of their own. It worries me what people like that will do with Pokemon.
Well, then forget about me, but give Pokemon to my friend here. I mean, it was me who tried to go into the tall grass and all.
How big of you. Very well then. I will trust you too with Pokemon. I apologize for putting you through that exercise. However, you must promise me that you will never recklessly injure yourselves again. Now then,
What? Whoops.
Professor Rowan, you left your briefcase at the lake.
Oh yeah, you left your briefcase out the lake. Oh.
Oh, is something wrong?
Oh, wait, that's her. Oh, is something wrong here?
Yeah, there it is. Nice work. What I was about to do was to entrust these two with their own Pokemon.
Pardon? Those Pokemon are hard to replace. Are you sure about giving them away?
We exist side by side with Pokemon. There comes a time when people should meet Pokemon. There's a world that should be explored together. For them, today's the time. The place right there. Go on, open the briefcase and choose a Pokemon.
Really? Professor Rowan? I can't believe it. I'm so happy right now I can't even keep a straight face. I don't know what that is. Hey, Zoinks. You can choose first. Hey, I'm practically a grown-up. I have to show some class here. Okay. What's up with you? Open up the briefcase and pick a Pokemon.
Okay.
Whoa! Whoa! Those 3D graphics are intense.
Look, these are Pokeballs. There is a Pokemon in each one. Now choose which Pokemon will it be. No. Okay, alright. I'm gonna weigh the odds and the outs evenly. Basically, Piplup is a definite no-no. The reason for that is because its final evolution ends up being the typing Water Steel. That means it does not resist fire, it does normal damage to it. And I want a water type that actually resists fire, if at all, completely. So I'm definitely not going with Piplup, no matter how much I love Piplup, and if it was my first Pokemon I ever chose. Turtwig. Torterra is slow, but bulky. But also, it doesn't pick up any momentum with power until like level 36, which is when it gets Earthquake. So, I don't know. As far as Chimchar goes, I'm going to be struggling with the first gym unless I grind to level 14 and evolve into a Monferno and get Mach Punch. And even then, I can easily get wrecked in the first gym. But it also cuts me out of some good fighting types. But there aren't really any fire types in the game. I gotta take into consideration that the second gym is grass type. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Chimchar.
Then I choose you. I'm picking this Piplup.
Very well. Both of you have chosen a good Pokemon, it seems. Now, listen well. The Pokemon you have been entrusted with are unfamiliar with the world. In that regard, they're much like you. As fellow newcomers to the world, I hope you'll do well together. If you have any trouble, come see me up our lab in Sandgem Town.
Or is it Sandgem? I'm gonna call it Sandgem Town.
And now we'll be on our way.
I don't know why Professor Rowan is apparently so annoying, but I guess he is.
Professor, wait for me, please. I'm sorry. Please let me pass.
How do you like that? Professor Rowan's really nice. Well, on TV he seems so strong and scary. What? Apparently, negative Zoinks is, now classy. I guess, yeah, sure, he's classy. On TV, he seems so stern and scary. You know what? That's gonna be negative Zoinks. That's gonna be him. On TV, he seems so stern and scary. What are you doing? Zoinks, we've both got Pokemon now. There's only one thing to do, right? Are you up for this? No. What's that attitude? Don't be that way. Zoinks, we both got Pokemon now. There's only one thing to do, right? Are you up for this? No. I mean, no. Fine! I've always wanted to say this!
The time is about to come! Zoinks, I challenge you to a battle! Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Trainer, negative Zoinks. Send out Piplup. Alright. Round. I mean, early on, there's no strategic value to having Lear. And a female Chimchar. What the? That one hurt you! Yeah, nice. Good thing you know. Yeah, yeah, it hurts. Good evaluation, Sherlock. Chimchar, you scratch. The reason I chose to play this game and not Diamond and Pearl, well, first off, is because there's a lot more to the story. And there's the reverse world, because that shit's fucking cool. Secondly, Diamond and Pearl are really freaking clunky. Like, this battle can take you a solid, like, 5 minutes. The animations are much clunkier. Everything is just clunkier. Even when your text speed unlimited fast, everything is so clunky. And also, everything about this game is like an improvement over the other one. And as far as anyone that's concerned about me using an emulator, I legally own the game. I have physical proof. I have like a receipt I can show you if need be. I legally own the game. So there should be nothing wrong with that. And this is under fair use. I'm legally emulating it, I guess you could say. Chimchar grew to level 6. Alright, that's nice. Woo! He got points in defense and speed, so it's looking like he got a plus defense feature. Not necessarily good for a Chimchar, but I guess it's not bad. Well, it depends on what it subtracts from. That's assuming it even has, like, good defense. It might have, IVs in defense. But this isn't competitive. I mean, it's not an emulator. I can't use Wi-Fi. It's not like even if I had the physical copy, I could use Wi-Fi. So I guess it doesn't matter that much. What's the matter, dude? Wow, that's what happened to you. You and Negative is always so lucky to have met Professor Rowan. Imagine if you didn't. I don't like to think what Pokemon would have done to you, too. Zoinks, go see Professor Rowan and thank him properly for your Pokemon. His lab is in Sandgem Town, isn't it? Not even your own Pokemon, the tall grass won't be so threatening. That's great. That's like, thank you, Mom. Oh, Zoinks, I know it. Oh, yes, running shoes! You also get the running shoes a lot earlier in this game, I believe. You might not, but I think you do. Yay! There's a slight delay in my controls because I'm actually using a controller because the keyboard just feels so awkward with a game like this. So I figured a controller would be my best bet. Ah! Oh. Too slow. Okay. I'm not even reading what you're saying. You guessed it. Let's catch that Pokemon. That'll make Professor Rowan happy. I'm sure of that. And me and you together. We've got nothing to fear. Can we go over here? Can you stop me? Because I know this is what he wanted me to go to in Diamond and Pearl. Because he wanted to see if we have a lake Pokemon. We actually do. I believe it's Mesprit in Lake Rarity. It's even this one side. That's nice. Yeah, what's going on? And Cyrus, right? Yep, Cyrus. He's the main antagonist of the game. His end goal, I believe, is to take control of Giratina to make a new world. And he can control. Allow me to pass. Step aside. Oh my god, he's gonna be a mopey emo kid. Let me pass. Step aside. Oh my god, it's like Team Galactic. Oh, what was that about? Weird guy. Okay, Zoinks, let's get that legendary Pokemon. Okay, that's what Mesprit sounds like. I believe it's Mesprit in this game. It might be Azelf. Or Luxie. I just narrow it down too much because that's all removable. That'll be it. Okay, there's our chance to catch it. Okay. Pokey accent. P-O-K-E accent. I mean, P-O-K accent E Pokeballs. If we don't have those, we can't get one more to take them around with us. I think Professor okay. You know, you remember what he said, don't you? Fun fact, or well, I guess funny story. When I was way younger, when I mean like way younger, like Diamond and Pearl was new at the time, I believe. I think it was like, I don't know what it was. But, at the time, I had Diamond and Pearl, I was playing through it. And I guess my aunt was, renovating her room or something. And I was playing Diamond and Pearl because, I mean, that was how they entertained me, because I was a very rambunctious young one. so I would run around and do things. So they stuck a DS in front of my face and let me play Pokemon. And I had beaten the game. I have no idea to this day how I managed to beat that game. I didn't even use Palkia. I was severely underleveled. I guess I was just far better at Pokemon when I was younger. But I managed to beat the game, and I would always wander around this cave, thinking that, because I was young, and I looked on the internet, and I found you could find a Mew in this cave. No, of course you couldn't. But, me being the dumb child I was, I spent hours looking for this Mew, and I guess I figured my aunt totally knew what Mew was, and totally cared what I had to say about Mew. So, I was walking in and out of the room, and I was going, Mew! And I was like saying, oh, do you hear it? It's Mew. I'm going to catch Mew. Great Pokemon. Yay. And, this guy gives me a potion. And so, I would do this for hours. And my aunt, because I was, like, young, she didn't want to make me feel bad, I guess, was like, oh, that's cool. And I swear one of these times I heard her mutter under her breath, what the fuck is a Mew? But, yeah, fun stories. Mew. Maybe I can find a Mew in the game. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't it be cool? I think it would be cool, if you know what I'm saying. Alright. No one is even whining the stream, that's great. I feel special. Wild Star, loose tackle, that's great. How are you not dead? Now I remember feels of playing Pokemon Platinum when I was young. It was like literally holding the A button. Do I get around this one? Yes, I do. Alright. But, fun fact, I owned this game. I can verify that much. I owned it. But, again, when I was younger, when I had an original DS, I had it in, like, one of those bags, like, you know, so it looked like a fanny pack, and it had the DS logo on it, like the double screens. And I had like all these games, and it was Christmas, so I had gone to visit some other relatives on a plane, and I brought my DS and my games with me, and I was on a plane. And when I came back, I had left my games on the plane. And this game was one of them, and I have yet to actually receive a physical copy or get a physical copy of this game since that moment, and I forgot that I have a good computer now so I can run emulators. So I got on this, and I'm literally having nostalgia flow through me because Diamond and Pearl were my first Pokemon games. Oh, it was great times, yeah. Oh, I thought the game froze for a second.
Let's move on to the main topic.
But yeah, I lost the game, and this music brings like tears to my eyes. Like I'm slightly tearing up. It's just oh my god! Like I'm getting this feeling in my stomach. It's like a feeling of like, you know how when you lose things, you get this like pit in your stomach. You get your heart drops. You know that feeling? Well, I'm getting, like, that feeling, but I'm also getting this feeling of, like, overwhelming joy. Like, I just want to, like, squeal in happiness. Like, I'm just, like, this music is bringing me, like, joy. And it's, like, because this game was my childhood. I had gotten Pearl beforehand. I actually think I got Pearl after Platinum, because someone wanted to buy me Platinum again because they lost it. And they didn't have a Platinum at the store, so we got Pearl. I still have the Pearl copy. Didn't leave that on a plane. I haven't lost any other games on a plane since then. That sure taught me, but, oh wait, I'm pressing the B button. But yeah. But I have Pearl. I've beaten Pearl multiple times. The game is really fucking clunky, though. But, yeah, that game, Pearl and Platinum, well, mostly Pearl, I guess, since I had Platinum for about 3 days. These games are my childhood, pretty much. The longest time. I mean, I still go back and replay them as I'm doing now. I've beaten Heart Gold at least 40 times now. Red and all. I've got at least 100 hours in each save file I've gone through, so... you could say I'm a veteran to 4th gen. Easily my favorite generation. Will always be the greatest generation, because no generation can top it. Zoinks! there's something good here. You should take this as well. Team 27, I believe that's return. Ha ha ha! I'm surprised I remember that. But, because I have not actually played Platinum in, like, since I lost it. I played Pearl, but I don't believe you get return then. Okay, Zoinks, so actually my turn. I know how to fucking play the game, Dawn. But, so yeah. Just very nostalgic. I'm getting, like, chills down my spine. I'm getting this feeling of dread, but happiness. I don't know why I have a feeling of dread. I mean, this game is great. It's easily the best Pokemon game. Hate on me all you want, but Platinum will always be the greatest because, well, the story was simple enough that a kid could be like, oh, yeah, that's cool, beat bad guys. But it's, like, deep enough that even if you're older, and it sounding like hipster, but even if you're older, you can kind of appreciate for, like, what's going on. And you can kind of see the darker undertones going on. I like the somewhat darker undertones. I like Cynthia as a character, and then she is the champion. I like how Cyrus, you see him early on. You have no idea at the point, but he's looking out at a legendary Pokemon because he has a fascination with them. He plans on, well, taking one for his own control and amusement, make a whole universe, and that's pretty crazy. He wants to, yeah, it's cool, but crazy. Alright. Wow, Ember. Oh, I never checked my stats actually. I'll do that. Post. Alright, so I'm just spamming A button. Alright, so let's check out our keep pressing the B button. Alright, summary. Lax nature. Crap. Don't remember what Lax is. Is it minus special defense plus defense? I think that's what it is. Looking at my stats spread, I either have very bad IVs and SPDEF, or I have a subtracting nature of special defense. I'm pretty sure it's plus defense though. Oh yeah, I was talking about bomb. Oh, yawning. It's 12:23 a.m. Alright. Welcome, Zoinks. Are you running back? Alright, thank you, Mom. The journal. I never understood why they introduced the journal. There's probably a reason it went away after this game, like these games. I mean, it's really nice because you can kind of do specific things, like if they say you fought centuries, maybe you can kind of understand, oh yeah, I was grinding centuries, and it'll kind of give you like a little push. It's like the story memo system in Xenoblade Chronicles. It kind of tells you, oh yeah, you were doing this and you're supposed to go there. It's good for when you're playing, like, when you're taking a break. But with Pokemon, it's not huge story, like, it's not like Fallout, New Vegas or anything. You don't need to remember what you were doing last time. And it's not like a game, it is a game you can have totally long play sessions with, but it's also a game that you can also just kind of do in short bursts, like, oh yeah, kill the thing with things, oh, you gotta get off my train. But, yeah. Fun times. Wow, crap. Oh, that's right. Zoinks, I haven't shown you how to catch a Pokemon. I'll never show you how to catch one. So just watch me, okay? Okay. It's Bidoof. Oh god. Another funny story, because I have a lot of funny stories regarding these 4th-gen games. Because I was young when these were somewhat still relevant. popular, but fun story. I saw a video about, it was a fake video. It was edited or something like that, maybe ROM hacked, but it was a Bidoof and it evolved into a Raikigikas or Raikidoof or something like that. And me being me, leveled actually legitimately grinded a Bidoof up to level 100 in Pro, of course, but I never had this game for too long. I made it about halfway through this game, but I grinded it. To level 100. I don't know what happened there. I was like thinking of one of the games I lost and I was trying to remember. But I grinded it to level 100. It was not a Reggie for Reggie guys, but I mean, I still had a powerhouse Bidoof. Or well, I think at some point it tried to evolve to E-Barrel, and I thought it was the Regigigas, and I think by the time I realized it wasn't a Regigigas, I couldn't tell from the body shape for some reason. By the time I realized it was not a Regigigas, I was like, oh, well, I'm stuck with this thing. I figured maybe I screwed up. And oh my god, a burn. But I figured I wouldn't be able to get a Regigigas because it evolved into E-Barrel. Liberal. But yeah. Who knows, maybe Bidoof does evolve into Regigigas. It's just like super rare requirements and no one's ever found out. I mean, this game isn't really ROM hacked, is it? I mean, people have moved on from this game. They're never going to move on from Pokemon Emerald or Pokemon Fire Red because those are the easily ROM hackable games. I mean, it's super accessible. If you ever want to get started in ROM hacking, that's where you should start. It's as simple as opening up like a map editor. I did a little bit of ROM hacking when I was a little bit younger. But I mean, I wasn't competent back then, but I could actually probably do like I could probably do a half-assed job now because I actually somewhat know things, but oh well. It was a lot of work, I remember that. A lot of work. Because you had to place tiles independently, and you had to make sure they connected, because, like, a tree, I believe, in those GBA games, consisted actually of 4 tiles, and they reached different corners. Like, for some reason, everything was really tiny. I mean, it shows how much minute detail that Nintendo put in games, even back then, when Pokemon, I wouldn't say it was as big as it is now, because it's like a worldwide phenomenon. Back then, it was kind of popular in America. I think around 3rd gen is when they had a falling out. And that's why I always hate 3rd gen when that's the oh my fuck. That's the only reason, but that was an accident. This controller is damn janky. But yeah. Just fun, relax. No? Okay. That was off energy. Alright. I spy with my little eye trainer a battle, please. Okay. I strongly dislike the trainer battle theme in this game for some reason. It's probably because I spent so many hours listening to it. Because I've replayed Pearl, not as much as Heart Gold, but because Pearl is a lot clunkier, you have to go through everything slower. It just brings up a bad taste in my mouth. I guess it's from the jankiness of Pearl. Crap, there's a big scratch. Whatever. Oh well. And Pearl is bad. Pearl is bad compared to this game. This game was a much more refined experience. It's one of the few games that is like one of the, like that 3rd game they released in the trio. That is like pretty much the other 2 games, just with everything from both of them and better. It's pretty much like one of the only one of those that is worth getting. Because, well, at the time it added a lot of new fucking features. Shit, I need to get a Zoinks, bitch. Alright. It added a lot of features, like the Wi-Fi room's really swag. But then Nintendo shut down the server. No. Okay.